All right, what's going on, guys? SteelTwins back at you with another video.
Yeah, man. Week 13 predictions. Want to welcome back a special guest to the channel. We did part 1 earlier this year. Part 2 coming today, man. DancerDan, welcome back to the channel. What's up, man?
Hey guys, how's it going? Great to be back. Great to be here on the show.
Yeah, man. Oh, for sure. And before we get into the predictions, we have a very special topic to talk about. It's pretty much the talk of the town around Pittsburgh and shit. We all know Duck Hodges, Mason Rudolph. Who should we start? Who should be the starter? Who gives us the best chance to win? DancerDan has very specific opinion about it, I'd say. So you have the floor, man.
So I'm going to start this off with an analogy for all you Looney Tunes fans who grew up with it like I did. Wabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season, that's final. Blows his head off. That's how Pittsburgh and the Steelers Nation is feeling right now. It's duck season, baby. Quack, quack, attack. Let's go. No, but in all seriousness, the controversy right now that's going on is, for those of you that don't know and live in a cave, the Steelers ended up benching Mason Rudolph second half of the game in the third quarter, and relieving him was the Devlin Duck Hodges. And we won the game. He did exactly what we needed him to do, and that's not screw up, leave the winning to the defense, and that's exactly what he did. I mean, I have some stats here that I wanted to run by you guys as to why I think Duck should start next week over Mason against the Browns game. First stat, first and foremost, is we all saw that crazy fight that happened. Emotions and tensions are going to be running high next week for sure. I would not put Rudolph in anywhere near that Browns team. I don't trust them. I don't trust the Steelers either. Put somebody in there who's unbiased, who wasn't a part of that situation in Duck. Also, last week's stats. Mason Rudolph was 8 for 16, 85 yards and an interception to Duck's 5 out of 11 completions, 118 yards, and 1 touchdown. I mean, the stat that jumps off the page for me right away is the touchdown to interception ratio. Mason Rudolph is now in 2 games thrown 5 picks, 4 of which were in 1 game. That's not acceptable. I know he's a fresh starter on the team. This is only his 4th or 5th real game he's played in the NFL. And Duck has only been in 2 games, and look what he's done. In his first game against the Chargers, he was 15 for 20, 132 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He already has Mason Rudolph beat in 2 games. If you compare both of their last 2 games, Duck looks way better. And the secret that I think Duck has over Mason Rudolph is Duck has nothing to lose. In Mason's head, he is a 3rd-round pick that was the quote-unquote successor from the beginning. He had all this pressure. Duck doesn't give 2 shits. Duck's playing with house money, so to speak. Duck's just going out there doing his thing. If he helps them win, awesome. If he doesn't, I don't think he really cares. I mean, he cares, but he doesn't have that pressure on his back. No one thinks Duck's going to go out there and be the next Brett Favre or Drew Brees or Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion. And I just want to say props to Mason Rudolph. His press conference afterwards, he was very professional about it. He didn't have a hissy fit. When people asked him about the QB swap, he addressed it in a very professional manner. So props to him. That shows that he's a class act. He's just not getting the job done, guys.
Damn. I gotta say, that's a very hot take, man. But one I would honestly 100% agree with. Now, of course, we like Mason. We've been high on him since his college years and shit. But now it's pretty evident that since that Baltimore game, since the concussion, he has not been himself. Whether he lost his confidence because of that, whether he is just too afraid to take a hit now, who knows? But he's just lacking confidence at this point. It's not helping our offense. He's not making the right decisions. He doesn't have too much pocket presence. It's not helping this offense. It's not helping him. It's not helping us put points on the board. And when Hodges came in, it was a new sense of fresh air. Immediately, he threw the 79-yard bomb to Washington. Granted, I mean, it was just a quick, easy throw. It was like a Tim Tebow type shit where he threw it to
Marcus Thomas.
yeah,
Demarius
Thomas, and
DeMarcus.
he did the rest and shit. But still, splash plays is what wins you games, man. It's part of football, and it really helped us win the game. It helped us take over the lead, or at least tie the game, and eventually take over the lead for the game and shit. But what I see from him is that he can make plays on his feet. He has more confidence, and like you said, he has nothing to lose. So he goes out there and just does what he does best, man. He can make plays. He's just again a new sense of fresh air for the offense, and I think he gives us the best chance to win offensively as of right now. Whether Mason can come in motivated and do better if Duck doesn't perform to the level that Steelers fans are giving him hype for, maybe. This benching could be a blessing in disguise for Mason, man. It could be exactly what he needs, honestly, for his career, for his future, for the Steelers' future. Who knows? But as of right now, Duck honestly gives us the best chance to win. And like you said, with the Browns and that storyline, we all know what happened last time. It's not good for Mason. It's definitely going to affect Mason more so physically and mentally, just thinking of what happened last time. And that's not good for the offense. He's definitely going to make mistakes. He's going to be overthinking it a lot. It's not good. While Duck, like you said, he wasn't a part of it. He's new. He's fresh. And they don't have too much tape on him. So it could be better for us to start Duck and shit. So
Yeah, seriously, I couldn't agree with both of you anymore.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm glad you touched on the fact that all we need to do right now is stay where we are. We're in the 6th seed right now. We're in the wild card. We're in the playoffs. And you have, teams like the Browns, the Titans, the Colts, the Raiders, who are literally right on our tails. Like any slip up, any kind of mess that we cause, and we're out. And I'm not convinced that we'll get back in because these other teams are getting hot. So that's what really worries me. All we need to do is really play old-fashioned smash-mouth football, run the ball, only throw when you need to, and really just have the defense win these games. I mean, that's how we did it in the past, and I think that's a page out of that book we need to really learn from and take advantage of. And I just want to put it on tape right now for the record. The QB solution is not on the team right now. Take that however way you want it. But the QB for the future is not on this team right now. And I don't think it's going to be Ben either, but that's another topic for another day. I'm just saying right now, between Mason and Duck, I don't think either are going to be the solution for this team's quarterback struggles. Just want to put that on tape.
At this point, I gotta agree. Unless they prove us otherwise, unless they start stepping up their game and like I said, prove us otherwise, then possibly. But there's a reason why they're both backups at this point. And that's exactly what they are. They're just backups. But who gives us the best chance to win right now? It's Devlin. Just based on he's fresh, he's new, he's honestly better in the pocket. He can escape pressure. He's a little more poised in the pocket. He can make plays on his feet.
Yeah, I feel like when he's in there, he's a little bit more.
Exactly.
Right, exactly. I feel like when Hodges is in there, he's more comfortable, he's more fresh. And with Mason, I feel like he's a little bit more worried, a little bit more scared. Like I don't know what's up with Mason. I feel like every time he's in there, I feel like a turnover is almost going to happen. I hate saying that about Rudolph because I am still a little bit high on him. Maybe he still needs a little bit more development. I don't know. But I feel like when Mason's in there, I feel like a turnover is probably going to happen. I really do. With Hodges in there, I feel a little bit more relieved because I feel like he's a bit more smarter, a bit more careful, and I feel like he knows what he's doing. And that's coming from an undrafted free agent.
Yeah,
which is actually very surprising.
Correct, yeah.
So, I'd say go with... No, go on.
I was going to say, and a big stat we're all missing, too, about Devlin Hodges is he broke Steve McNair's record in college. Steve McNair wasn't a slump. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy is, he's not the greatest, but he's also not the worst. You know what I mean? That's how I think it has to be for now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry I ever doubted you and, took you for granted because this offense is stale. This offense is a bag of McDonald's French fries that you forgot in your car for about a week, and now they're like pieces of cardboard. It's bad. It's atrocious.
Yeah. It's depressing, honestly. It's sad seeing what our offense was literally a year ago. Not just 2 years ago, honestly. If you want to think of actual of high talent offense 2 years ago, and then seeing it now, it's depressing. Granted, we have injuries absolutely everywhere, but still, it is sad.
Makes me want to fall asleep. I'm not even gonna lie.
I remember we go back a year. We go back a year ago, and we're watching Steelers game. I am so excited for that offense to get out there and see what crazy shit they're gonna do between Bell and Brown. And now it's the opposite. I'm like, man, I can't wait to see what Minka and Bush and Watt are gonna do. And then when the offense goes out there, I'm like, yep, time for a bathroom break.
Exactly. That's the perfect
they're gonna,
fucking description, man.
Yeah, I mean, they're either going to go 3 and out, kick a field goal, or have something stupid happen.
Exactly. Fumble, interception, just something.
And that's
just
not
some
being
sort of
hard
fucking...
on my team either. I know there's probably going to be a lot of people in the comments that are like, you abandon your team so easily. I'm not saying that. I'm just being realistic. I love this team. I think they're trending in the right direction as far as the mentality, culture, and future they want to pursue as an organization. I just think that we're having some rough patches right now, and I'm calling them out on it.
Oh, clearly. I mean, how can you not? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like, if there's an issue with your team, you're gonna call them out. You're not gonna sit back, pat them on the fucking head, and say, "Oh, it's okay. We'll do better next time." When it's not going to be better next time.
You're not gonna sugarcoat it. No, you gotta call it out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You gotta call out your disappointments.
Yeah. So, anyway, guys, that is our thoughts on the Duck and Hodges or Duck and Mason stuff. Give us your guys' thoughts about everything down below and everything. But week 13 predictions, we'll get into it. Thanksgiving coming up. We just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone watching, and especially to DancerDan. Absolutely
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving. No problem. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone here, and hope you guys cherish the family time and enjoy the meals, and cherish the football games coming up, at least a few of them, because we start off with a boring one. We have the Bears at the Lions. What's your prediction, man?
Oh, boy. Another boring Thanksgiving game. Literally, my family calls this the game where we go into a food coma from eating so much because it's just such a boring game. And I think it's still going to be a boring game. I have the Bears winning this one 20-17. Pat on the back to Robinson. He pretty much carried that entire Bears offense this week. Like, without that guy, you guys would have lost.
Oh, yeah. I feel bad for him because he's got a quarterback like Trubisky. First of all, he had Blake Bortles in Jacksonville. Now he has fucking Mr. Mitchell Trubisky here in Chicago. I mean...
It's like he's such a good receiver. It's just that he can't get the right consistent quarterback that he rightfully and truly deserves.
Yeah.
It's like it looked like he was going to get it. And Chicago was like... It's just like I'm back in Jacksonville again. It's like, what the fuck? I can't escape this shit.
Exactly.
These Bears
but nonetheless,
games are like they're like those dishes your aunt brings to Thanksgiving. You're like, pass. Year after year, they bring the same shit. You're like, pass. I don't need that. Disgusting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's literally the exact... That's a perfect analogy, man. These two teams are just terrible this year.
Yeah. Considering both their quarterbacks are either all full or out, so...
They're both backups. I mean, this is pretty much the backup game. I mean, Trubisky is a starter. He's listed as a starter, but we all know he's a backup at best. Yeah.
Yeah, so nonetheless, I got the Bears. I'm going to say 20-14. But if you ask me, I might just end up falling asleep before Thanksgiving dinner. And by the time I wake up, it's all going to be cold and stale as shit.
Yeah.
Probably.
Just based on watching this game. I'm going to go Chicago as well. I just don't see how Jeff Driscoll faces the Bears defense and wins. 17-13.
All right.
Chicago. So, next game, we have the Bills at the Cowboys. Should be an interesting one. What's your prediction, man?
I like the Cowboys. I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for saying that, but I've said it multiple times. I'm a mom. Love her to death. Huge Cowboys fan since the Troy Aikman days. And I'm still not sold on the Bills. You know, they're 8-3. They got a solid defense. but I don't trust their offense. I think their offense is just, smoke and mirrors, cloak and dagger type stuff. So I have this in a relatively close game, Dallas winning 28-24.
Okay. Yeah, I agree completely about the Bills. I like their defense a lot. And I don't know what it is about the offense. Maybe Josh Allen of course, he still needs development. He's still learning.
It's like they're 8-3, but they don't look 8-3
Because of their defense.
Yeah, their defense. I mean, no doubt it's great. Their offense is just.
Yeah. I mean, if they can get Devin Singletary, if they can continue to get him going, John Brown's having a really quiet year and shit. So outside of that, nothing impressed me about the Bills. So I'm gonna go to Cowboys here. Let's go 24-16.
Yeah, I got Dallas here. After last week's game against the Patriots, where they didn't even score one touchdown.
But they so could have won that game because of two bullshit, quote unquote, tripping penalties.
Right.
Which I don't fucking understand.
I have Dallas coming back to AT&T Stadium and getting a win here against the Bills. I say 27-17.
Okay. And to close out Thanksgiving games, guys, we have an NFC. What is this? NFC
South.
South? Yeah. Yeah.
South?
NFC South match. Yeah.
It's South.
Saints at the Falcons. What's your prediction, my man?
Saints. Plain and simple. I think the last game we saw against these guys was a blip on the radar. I don't know what they were smoking before the game, that all of them were in La La Land and they got blown out by the Falcons. But I have the Saints winning this one 31-10.
Yeah. I gotta agree. I think Saints get their payback here. So.
I mean, Falcons were looking good for the past two games until they lost to the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
I get the Buccaneers' offense is a little bit legit, but that's specifically because of Chris Godwin
and Mike Evans.
Yeah, but Falcons are just back to where they are. I can't trust them, so I got the Saints. I say 30-18.
I'm gonna say 27-20. I think this is somewhat close, just based on the fact that they're rivals. So.
Yeah.
But Sunday games, man. We have the Titans at the Colts. What's your prediction, man?
I have the Titans winning this one. I mean, Ryan Tannehill has reemerged and completely reshaped this Titans team. The Titans have had a pretty solid team for a while now. Their missing piece was, of course, the quarterback. Marcus Mariota was injury prone, inconsistent, and when you have a new wide receiver like A.J. Brown, you have Derrick Henry. You got a pretty decent O-line. Shit's gonna start happening, and you know what? It showed in the game where they blew out the Jaguars. I have the Titans winning this one, 31-21.
Okay. I'm actually gonna
Also,
go Indianapolis here. Wait, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna also say. Also, I want the Colts to lose, so the Steelers stay in the wild card position. But I'm being a Yinzer, so.
Yeah, of course. And I feel the same way. But a part of me thinks that Indianapolis is going to win this. So, I don't know why. Maybe it's Trubisky coming. Or Trubisky, fuck. If it's Brissett coming back, that might help him. Marlon Mack, are they getting him back?
I don't think so, but Jonathan Williams is really shining.
Yeah, so T.Y. Hilton in his second game back might strike a little more. So, I'm going to go Indianapolis. Let's say 23-17.
I mean, I can see why you say that, especially since it's in Indianapolis. But I feel like, and I never thought I'd say this about Ryan Tannehill, I feel like with Tannehill in there, the offense is just striking. It's being more legit. A.J. Brown's actually stepping up. Derrick Henry is playing like the number one running back he was groomed to be. And their defense is actually playing a little bit more better. So I'm actually going to go with Tennessee here, but I say this is very close. I'm going to say 21-20, Tennessee.
Okay. Oh my God! Who in the right mind would think of this game, or even create this fucking game, man? Like what did we as football fans do to deserve this fucking crime? We have the Jets at the Bengals. I hate to ask you this. What's your prediction?
I'm going with the Jets. The Bengals are just a bad football team, guys. They lost to the fourth-string quarterback of the Steelers at home. At home. Come on. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that Sam Darnold is, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid that Colin Cowherd does when he talks about Sam Darnold and how much of a fucking legend he is and how exciting this team is. But they're definitely going to beat the Bengals, without a doubt. It's going to be like 28-3.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, look what they
yeah,
did to the Raiders.
That's true. That's very true.
The Raiders.
Yeah, who were actually pretty decent until up until that point. Now I'm like, okay, then they fucking suck again. Yeah, this is the I'm gonna go Jets here. I don't know why I have this score prediction, but 26-17. I don't know why. Maybe it's Joe Mixon. Maybe it's Andy Dalton getting the start again. I have no fucking clue, but I think the Jets still win. No, fuck it. I'm gonna be a little less on the the Bengals. Let's say 26-13.
I'm actually gonna go with 26-17. I say they get like a garbage time touchdown or something like that. Maybe a field goal. I don't know, but Bengals, you're just awful. Have fun with Chase Young. I hope you don't get Chase Young.
Don't get Chase Young.
God, you don't get. But if you pass up on Chase Young, you should just retire your franchise. Like seriously.
No, they're gonna go get Joe Burrow or if they still want him, Tua or I don't know. They might reach on Jake Fromm or Justin Herbert.
I don't know what the Bengals are going to do with the draft, but I got the Jets 26-17. Bengals, you suck. Have fun for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Okay. Now we got a pretty. I mean, it's still terrible, but I mean, it's a little better. We have the Redskins at the Panthers. What's your prediction, man?
Panthers. Christian McCaffrey is just going to run all over this team. And, the Redskins are just lying down and taking the L's so they can get that Jerry Jeudy draft pick that they probably want. Dwayne Haskins was freaking taking a selfie on the sideline. Case Keenum had to come in and kneel the ball. What the fuck's going on?
They're just an undisciplined mess.
I have the Panthers winning this one 42-13.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go Panthers. Christian McCaffrey has another phenomenal game, which helps me because I'm trying to get into the playoffs in fantasy, and I have him in 2 leagues. So, Christian McCaffrey, please go off.
I think we all know what's happening.
Yeah.
He does it every game.
Yeah. Carolina wins 28-16.
I got Carolina 29-7. Garbage time touchdown, I don't know.
Okay. Damn, we got a hell of a one. Why is this at 1 o'clock? I don't know why I'm saying this as a Steelers fan. I feel so disgusted as a Steelers fan right now. I'd rather watch this game than the Steelers and Browns just based on the fact of it's 2 great teams. This should be a primetime game or some shit. We have the Niners at the Ravens.
Oh.
That's a hell of a fucking game, man. 2 teams are hot.
Guys, I am so excited for this game. And this is coming from a Steelers fan. This is a number 1 defense going against a number 1 offense. This game's going to be crazy. If Nick Bosa and that defense can't stuff Lamar Jackson in that running attack, then I'm sorry, but it's over. NFL, it's done. You got your Super Bowl champs right there. And I hate to say that as a Steelers fan. It literally kills me. But I have the Niners winning this one in a close field goal at the very end of the game, 24-21. Niners win.
Damn. Yeah.
Defense wins championships.
Yes, it does. That's why we're in the position we are right now. That's why the Bills are in the position they are right now. That's why the Patriots are in the position they are right now. So, yeah, man.
See, this is kind of difficult for me because I'm not gonna lie. The Ravens are on a hot streak. It's the AFC North is their division to take, no doubt about it. Right now,
Well, they are the champions right now. They're like, no one's catching up.
it's a cakewalk for them, pretty much. And the Ravens are unstoppable. They demolished the Rams, which, quite frankly, I'm not really too surprised about. But I didn't expect it to be that much.
Yeah,
I really didn't.
What was it? 45-7.
45-6.
God, that's even worse.
Yeah, and they beat the Patriots. Like, if they can beat the Niners, I truly believe they can win the Super Bowl. I really do. But the Niners are extremely powerful right now. They're red hot. The NFC is pretty much theirs to take. That is if they can get past New Orleans. I mean, they pretty much limited and stopped Aaron Rodgers, which is almost impossible to do.
Yeah.
But it's in Baltimore, but I'm going to say the 49ers are undefeated on the road. They are. So I'm actually going to go with the 49ers here. But I say it's a really close game. I don't know if Robbie Gould's going to be coming back. I'm not too sure about that. But if he does, I say he gets a game-winning field goal. San Francisco wins 23-21. I say both defenses actually hold up against the offenses. I say Robbie Gould, if he comes back, or whoever their kicker is, gets a game-winning field goal. San Francisco wins.
Okay. Someone pinch me because I must be dreaming. I'm going for the fucking Ravens.
I can see why you say it, though. I really can.
I just think. I just. I just think Lamar Jackson's too fucking hot right now, man. He's just so unstoppable. He threw fucking 5 touchdowns, didn't even have 200 passing yards, and he had an extra 95 rushing yards to it. And again, man, like DancerDan said, if the Niners front seven, their defense can't stop Lamar, no one can. And I'm in doubt. I don't know if they can stop Lamar. Like, my God.
Lamar Jackson is literally like that Quicksilver in Days of Future Past when he's moving so fast that everybody else around him is slow. That's Lamar Jackson when he runs.
Exactly.
Right.
Everybody else
He
is
is
in
the
slow
life-
motion.
He's literally. I don't want to say unstoppable because we actually did pretty fucking good against Lamar Jackson. He had pretty much his worst game of the year against the Steelers and shit. So I don't want to say he's unstoppable, but right now he's hot. So, but I'm gonna go Baltimore. Let's say 27-23.
Okay.
Hey
So-
guys, real quick.
It should be a hell of a game, though.
Real quick.
Go on.
I think the reason Lamar is so unbeatable is he's playing a different style of football than the rest of the NFL. The rest of the NFL is playing NFL football. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens are playing like college football. You know what I'm saying? Like you watch a college football game, that's how the Ravens play. That's why no one can stop them. They got to elevate their game to a different style of football.
Exactly. And that's because you're right. Because when I watched Lamar Jackson, I'm like, is he back in fucking college? Because he's putting up stats and he's playing like he's from fucking Louisville again, man. It's nuts.
You gotta give props to the coaching staff. Let him go out there and let him do what he needs to do to win. That's why he was so good in Louisville.
Yeah, man.
And that's why he's so good with Baltimore right now.
That's why he was the Heisman winner and potentially on his way to MVP, man. Who knows? So, but next game, we got the Buccaneers at the Jags. I don't know what side of the Buccaneers we're getting, so, but what's your prediction, man?
It's an interesting game because we've seen that both of them can score a lot of points, especially now that Nick Foles is back for the Jaguars. I have Tampa Bay winning this one. Tampa Bay. I have Tampa Bay winning this one 30-28.
Interesting.
I like Godwin. I love Godwin. I think he's doing great things for that team.
Oh yeah, Godwin is legit a god.
Yeah. Don't him and Evans both have 1,000 receivers?
Yes.
God.
Yes. Usually it takes a number 2 to catch up to a number 1. Now they're both pretty much number 1s.
Yeah.
Like
And
it's not
they
even
still
funny.
suck.
Yeah. And that's Winston's fucking fault, man. And granted, their defense ain't shit, but Winston, like, imagine if they had, like, a Patrick Mahomes. Imagine if they had a fucking Aaron Rodgers. Imagine if they had fucking anyone better than Jameis Winston. Holy shit. That's insane. If they're putting up stats like this with Jameis Winston, imagine what they can do with a much better quarterback, man.
Right?
My
Do
God.
it at Tampa.
Yeah, maybe.
I can see it happening.
Wow, man.
I really can. I think that would be great for Tampa Bay. I
Yeah.
really would.
Totally.
They just got to fix up their line a bit though, because his durability concerns.
Absolutely. But they're gonna have the cap space to do it. But I'm gonna go Jacksonville here. I just don't I don't know what side of Tampa Bay we're getting. So I'm gonna go safe route. I'm gonna say Jacksonville in Jacksonville. So I'm gonna say 24-21.
Yeah, I got Jacksonville as well. I'm gonna say 24-16.
Okay. Next game we have Green Bay versus the Giants. What's your prediction, man?
Green Bay. I got Green Bay winning this one 27-14. I think they're going to give up some touchdowns because their defense still has some holes they're trying to figure out. I mean, God, the Niners destroyed them. Like, absolutely shut them out and just ran over them with the car several times.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Green Bay.
yeah, Green Bay. Because I mean,
Are you kidding me?
if there's one game for them to bounce back, it's this one. The Giants are just horrific. Green Bay wins 33-17.
I got Green Bay 37-12.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Next game, though, we have the Browns at the Steelers. I completely overpassed it. So, but we're getting back to it now. Browns at the Steelers. Yeah, what's your prediction, man?
Before I make my prediction, I just want to say I really do hope that both teams, my team included, I'm not ruling out the Steelers here. I hope both teams can have a clean, safe game. Last week was just Thursday Night Football when we played them 2 weeks ago was just unacceptable by both parties. I mean, Browns making people's ears bleed. Even though I love what Marquise Pouncey did, I mean, like just kicking and punching people, like it's not a good look for the NFL. So I just wanted to put that out there. I hope both teams, as much as I can't stand the Browns, hope both teams stay safe, have a clean game, because these people got families and kids and stuff. Like you don't want people out there getting hurt. So that being said, fuck the Browns. I fucking hate them. Those pieces of dog shit, garbage, sewer rat infested fuckers. I have us beating them. Even though everybody in the world thinks that the Browns are going to win, and even at home, we're the underdogs by 1.5 points on the spread, fuck them. I have us winning in a still low-scoring game. I have us winning 23-14.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Steelers here, and for one simple fact that the Browns haven't beaten us in Pittsburgh since 2003.
Lord.
You can have part one. You can have part one in Cleveland all the fuck you want. You guys can. That's your Super Bowl. You're in the parking lot hitting Mason Rudolph pinatas, and so you guys can have that fucking. You guys can have it. You're on a 3-game winning streak. Congratulations. I'm not impressed. If you guys can beat us in fucking Pittsburgh, which again you haven't done since 2003, I'm not sold on you motherfuckers. You guys are still overrated. You guys are still trash. You guys are still fucking garbage. I'm not sold on you guys. I'm not scared of you guys. I'm not threatened by you guys, man. So Pittsburgh wins. Whether Mason or Duck starts, 20-13.
I got Pittsburgh. I say they get the revenge.
And we might be getting Juju or Connor back. Tomlin just said there's not much clarity with it, but if we get at least one of those playmakers back, that could help us a lot.
Right, definitely. But I'm going to say it will definitely, without a doubt, be low scoring. I say both defenses really help their teams, but I say Steelers pull it out. I say 18-14 Pittsburgh.
Okay. Next game, Eagles at the Dolphins. What's your prediction, man?
You guys smell that? I smell an upset right here. I have Miami winning.
Really?
Yes. The Eagles don't have shit right now. Alshon Jeffrey, Nelson Aguilar, Deshaun Jackson, all injured. They're, I think, left or right tackle injured. Carson Wentz, poor guys trying to make miracles out of dog shit. I really do think that Miami Dolphins win this one 7-6. I'm in Miami. Brother's a Dolphins fan. No Dolphins.
Okay.
Wow.
That's big. The Eagles got to be some sort of shit for you to fucking say that, too.
No, the Eagles are god-awful.
They are.
I can't believe they're actually still fighting for their division.
Yeah, think about that. Think about that.
The division must be that god-awful for the Eagles to literally have a shot to win.
Yeah, dude.
Nice job, Cowboys.
The NFC East is the fucking doormat of the NFL. It's horrific. It's terrible.
Hey, guys.
I'm still going to go Eagles here. What's up?
Sorry, you finish, and then I have some exciting news to tell you.
I think I know exactly where you're going because I have it on my phone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see it right in front of me.
But we'll leave that anticipation until after the score prediction. I got Eagles here. Let's say 27-17.
I got Philadelphia, 30-14. I think Miami's that god awful. Although I can see an upset. If this is the game for Philly to really get back on pace, it's this one.
Yeah.
I say 30-14 Philly.
And I'll leave DancerDan to break news right now.
Guys, it's duck season, baby. Quack, quack, motherfuckers. Mason Rudolph is benched against the Browns. That doesn't mean he'll be benched the entire game, but Duck be getting the start. Smart move by the office. Smart move by Mike Tomlin. Let's go out there. Get a win, baby.
Yeah, buddy. And Tomlin said, we're putting ourselves in a position to win this game. Exactly. That's all he had to say.
Quite frankly, it's probably the best thing you could really do.
Yeah, so Duck is starting. Good shit.
Should be interesting to see how he does.
Yeah, man. But back to the predictions. We got the Rams at the Cardinals. What's your prediction?
Cardinals win 10-9. Not sold on the Rams. They got destroyed by the Ravens. I think they are struggling. I don't think Jalen Ramsey is doing as much for them as they had hoped, and that's really a shame considering how much they gave up for him. But I mean, their defense is great. Their issues are quite like the Steelers. It's on the offensive side of the ball. They're having issues. Todd Gurley isn't the same ever since he got that arthritis, that chronic arthritis in the knee. Diagnostic report bullshit. And Cooper Kupp's been shut down a few games now. So really, who else do they got? You know what I'm saying? So Jared Goff can't lead that team into victories by himself. So, like I said, another hot take. I have Arizona winning 10-9.
Okay.
And I have to agree with you. I don't know what is up with the Rams. They're pretty much the same team, pretty much, without pretty much Ndamukong Suh, and they traded away Peters, but they also got Ramsey. But it's like, that doesn't even help.
No.
Like, I feel like since that Super Bowl loss, they've lost their
magic.
Yeah.
Like how Austin Powers lost his mojo in that one
Yeah, exactly.
movie.
They've lost their mojo. Like, the Rams were looking okay at the start of the season, but it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't trust the Rams at all anymore. I just don't. Their offense was horrific against us. Their offense was horrific against the Ravens.
Their offense has just not been great all year.
That goes for their team overall, to be real. I got Cardinals here. I think Kyler Murray has a real good game. He's been looking pretty decent all year. So if there's one game for him to continue his shine, it's this one. So Arizona wins. I'm going to say, believe it or not, 31-23.
Okay.
I think the Cardinals' defense is just a little mysterious right now. So the offense might be able to strike, but it's not going to be enough.
Right. I got Arizona. And the thing about this is that Arizona, the two games they fought against San Francisco, they kept it real close.
Yeah. San Francisco.
Yeah, seriously. So,
Granted, they are rivals and shit. But
right. And so were the Cardinals and Rams, but the
Correct.
Rams are lacking. They really are. So I feel like Arizona has a legitimate shot, especially at home. So I'm going to go with Arizona 28-20.
Okay. Next game. Chargers at the Broncos. Chargers are getting Derwin James back in this one. So what's your prediction, man?
You know, I'd forgotten that they're getting Derwin James back in this one. I still don't think it's going to change the outcome of my prediction. They're in Colorado. That stadium always messes people up. And the Chargers are just having a bad year. I have Denver winning this one 21-10.
Okay. Yeah, Chargers. I don't trust the Broncos at all. 25-10.
Yeah, I got the Chargers. Let's say 27-13.
Okay. Next game, we have the Raiders, who just got blown the fuck out by the horrific-ass Jets, at the Kansas City Chiefs. What's your prediction, man?
I have the Chiefs winning this one 32-17. I just think that the Chiefs have an explosive offense, even with the injuries that they've been having this year. I do think they'll give up some points to Derek Carr and his team because they are, they're doing pretty good this year. And the Chiefs still don't have nearly as good of a defense as they need. So I have the Chiefs winning this one.
Yeah. Kansas City all the way, man. At least for this game. 37-20.
I got Kansas City 39-21.
God damn.
No.
I mean, they lost to Adam Gase and the Jets.
Yeah, if they can give the Jets 34 points, I know for a fact Mahomes will put up more. Probably way more than what I'm predicting, but I still say 39-21.
Okay.
Kansas City.
But for sure. Sunday Night Football. Can we swap this game with the Niners and Ravens game just so that I can watch that game? Because I really want to watch that game, but I can't because I got to watch the Steelers game and shit. But Patriots at the Texans. What's your prediction, man?
Ooh, a little AFC showdown. Gosh, this could be a potential playoff game right here. I honestly think that the Pats can come out on top. Their offense is weird. It's not the offense we're used to seeing on the Patriots team. And then their defense is, God, they're incredible. And there's just something about the Texans. It's like they always get this close around this time of year. They're always this close to doing so well, and then they'll short them the mark. So I have the Pats winning this one, 26-13.
Yeah. I want to go with Texans so bad. I think they're sleepers right here. But I just don't trust. A part of me just doesn't trust them. Whether it's a part of it is Bill O'Brien. He's not the right coach for him. He's what's the term? He's unachieving with the type of talent he fucking has. He has been for the past fucking 4 years and shit.
He underachieves, and against for sure.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Rex Ryan, except way worse.
Way worse.
Way worse.
As a talent, Rex Ryan didn't underachieve with his talent, though. At least when he was with the Jets.
But the thing was, he never made it to where he actually could have with that team.
Right.
Just like Bill O'Brien's doing with the Texans.
Right.
But I'm gonna go with the Patriots. I can't go against him. You just can't at all. So I'm gonna say 28-18.
I'm gonna say 20-16. I think that defense holds well. The Patriots defense, and I still just don't trust the Patriots offense. I don't know why they're not sparking. Maybe they don't have receivers. I don't know why their rushing game ain't really doing much. Tom Brady's looking aged. So, yeah, 2016 Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, Gilmore's going to lock down Hopkins the entire game. I mean, he's not going to lock him down, but he's going to be on his ass the entire game. So you need to win or finding other options on that Texan offense, and I don't know if they're going to be.
Yeah, totally. But Monday Night Football to close out Week 13, guys. We have a damn good one. We have the Vikings at the Seahawks, man. What's your prediction, man?
Another really great game this week. I have the Seahawks winning this one. Russell Jackson leading the NFL in touchdown passes. They're both very quarterbacks. Russell Wilson is an MVP candidate this year. He's a world talent. I think he's awesome. I love what the Seahawks team has done. And I just have them beating the lesser out of the two teams, even though the Vikings are also very good. Seahawks win it 34-28.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go Seahawks. I like the Vikings team. Dalvin Cook's a monster right now. I don't know how the Seahawks are going to be able to stop him, but at the same time, I don't know how the Vikings will be able to stop Russell Wilson. So this has potential to be a shootout. I just don't trust Kirk Cousins against winning teams, especially in Seattle. We all know how strong Seattle is in Seattle. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go Seattle here, 34-30.
I'm going to go with Seattle here. I'm going to say 31-28. I say this is a shootout. I say Seattle gets a game-winning field goal with, I believe the kicker is Jason Myers.
Yeah.
A thing that could help the Vikings, I think Thielen may come back in this game, but I don't think it's going to be enough against Seattle.
Right. So anyway, guys, that's Week 13 predictions with DancerDan. Again, massive shout, massive thank you to DancerDan for his time, for his predictions, for his thoughts and everything. Much appreciated.
Thanks, guys.
Glad to have you. Oh, no problem, man. Glad to have you for the predictions this season.
Yeah,
hope to have you back for the playoffs and shit. Good luck with Ernie Mills jersey and everything, man. And of course, you are more than welcome to do the piece along with us. So you can sign us out, man.
Yep, no problem. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.
Peace.
Peace.